Greetings from Mission 180 here in Kenya. I'm going to take some time and go through Mission 180's property with you. Not all of it, but a big chunk of it. Show you some of the projects that we've begun that we can't finish right now. Explain our financial situation a little bit. And show you what needs to be done, what are pressing needs. Please take the time to watch the video to the end. You won't see me, but you'll hear me. Sorry for the shakiness. It's Friday, the 13th of June, 2025, here in my office at Mission 180 Children's Home. I see that it's about 4:30 p.m. on the clock behind me. It's been a rough day. I'm not going to go into detail on that, but those of you who pray, Mission 180, we need your prayers. As leadership team, our kids, our staff, we need your prayers. Please do watch. I'm going to start out at the road and work my way back and show you a little bit of what's going on. We want to thank the generous donors who have initiated this dollar matching campaign. You'll hear me talk about it on the video again, but let me say it here. They have promised up to and including $250,000 to match everything that comes in up to that amount. That means that it's a potential of $500,000 for Mission 180, which will help us to complete these projects and put a nest egg for the lean months. I'll say it again. Mission 180's pledged giving doesn't match our monthly expenses, which means that when we get extra income from donations, one-off donations, etc., we can't use them to improve and to complete projects and to improve and do maintenance on our facility because we need those funds to make up for the deficit in our pledged giving. We're working hard to trim our expenses wherever we can. The thought of selling off resources so that we can meet these needs is a very, very sad thought for us. We've worked very, very hard. You all have given a lot to help us get to where we are. And we really don't want to go down the road of selling off things that we need. Every resource that we have, every vehicle, every farm equipment, everything we need. So I'm asking you to participate in this giving project. Please help us. Thank you very much. Well, I'm standing out on what's called Magadi Road. On the edge of the Great Rift Valley in the background. The Ngong Hills there in the foreground. This is the road that we drive to come to work, take our kids to church. This is Magadi Road. And here on the corner of Magadi Road, there is this Murram Road. I don't know actually the name of this road. 15 years, I don't know the name of this road. And there's Mission 180 sign. So this is the very corner of our property. We have 16 acres of land that go down, way down the road there. This is Mission 180, folks. This is the sign that's on the highway. We had put a nice solar-powered light on the end of that pole there, but that was stolen on the first night that we installed it, so we haven't bothered to replace that. This is Mission 180, and I'm going to take some time and show you some of our projects today, starting with this fence. This fence is, you can see the soil is eroding at the base of the fence, and so I'll explain that in some detail. And then a couple of the other projects that are kind of pressing that we're hoping to finish. As you know, there is a campaign right now. One of our generous supporters in Canada has offered to match dollar for dollar every donation that comes in above and beyond our regular pledged giving. So it can't be part of our pledged giving, but every extra donation that comes in for the next several weeks, they're going to match that dollar for dollar up to $250,000. That's a potential of $500,000 for Mission 180, folks. That will help us to fix and finish these projects and put something into the bank for the lean months. We need help. Please consider how you can give. Let's take full advantage of this amazing, generous offer and help get Mission 180 in a much better position, both logistically with our resources that need finishing and repair, and also so that we can be in a better position financially to weather some of the leaner months. Our pledge giving just does not match our monthly expenses. And try as we might to trim those down and to figure out how we can make the operation a little leaner, a little more efficient, we really don't have much wiggle room. There's not much we can do. We run a pretty tight ship. So we just need help. Please consider how you can help. This spot on the fence is the worst. You can see this concrete pole is just laying on the wire. It's not the only one like it, but this is the worst one. So this is becoming a pressing concern. We really need to get this dealt with ASAP. Sorry for the shaky video, folks. This is Simba the dog who thinks that I own him. We don't know where he comes from, but if I'm around, he's going to be around because he knows I feed him. There's another taxi. And here's these cows are from somewhere in the neighborhood, and there's somebody following them somewhere. They're all going down to Mission 180's community water project to get their water for the day. That's what's happening right now. And there are many animals in the course of a week. Cows, goats, sheep, the occasional camel and donkey that come to Mission 180's water project for their water. At the same time, there's a tank there that's full of clean, safe water. People come with their yellow jerry cans, fill up their jerry cans and take them home for their drinking water. This is a part of what Mission 180 does. Down this lane, about 300 meters on the left is our main gate. This is Mission 180 from outside. All of you folks who support Mission 180 on a regular basis and with your special offerings, this is what you're helping with. We have 16 acres of land. About 4 acres is just pure garden, maybe 5. And we've got cows. We're hoping to refill the chicken house for eggs and for meat. This is Mission 180, folks. This is what you're behind. Right, Simba? Simba says bye. God bless you all for your help here at Mission 180 in Kenya. I'm in Kajiado County. The area, the neighborhood basically, is called Kona Baridi, which means cold corner. It is not cold. I have never felt cold in Kenya. There are some days where it's maybe +9 with a strong wind. It's chilly, but I mean, comparatively speaking, we don't really experience cold here. Here again, you can see how the fence is coming down. Here it's not even connected again at the base here. So we have to deal with this soon. Thousands of animals, hundreds of people every week get their clean drinking water as a free gift from Mission 180. Thank you for helping us make that possible. Not only do we have 85 kids in our care, not only do we help sponsor other kids in the neighborhood for school, occasional medical needs, sometimes emergency food relief, but we also have the water project. All of these things, you help us to do this. You help make it possible. God bless you. I hope you find this video informative. Thank you for taking the time to watch it. Well, another pressing concern. You can see our fence posts here. This one is crumbling. The one beside it also crumbling down to the rebar. The embankment beside. So I'm on the outside of Mission 180 now on this Murrum Road. We call it a Murrum Road. Back home we would call it a dirt road. You can see here in the ditch, the drainage isn't great. This particular soil, when we get heavy rains, the rains come rolling down from these hills, the Ngong Hills, so beautiful. And the ground is saturated fairly quickly, and then the soil begins to erode. And when we built the fence a few years ago, it was a number of years ago really, it cost us $20,000 US to put this concrete and security fence all the way around our property, 16 acres. Cost $20,000 US to do that. And now the soil at the base of the fence, there was a whole lot more, but it has eroded and we're starting to have serious issues with that. Here's a couple more of the deteriorating fence posts, and there's some more that are much worse just up ahead. So we need to replace a few fence posts and move the whole fence back a few feet. That's going to be a costly endeavor. This is another one of our pressing, fairly serious, we need to get this done soon projects, because every animal in the neighborhood will be in our property eating our shamba. Hi. A very typical Kenyan taxi. Sometimes you'll see, I've seen 4 adult men for sure on a bike. So if we don't get the fence fixed and it comes down, animals will be inside eating our garden, our grass. It's meant for our animals. And also it's a security issue. So this is an ongoing project. I don't know exactly what it's going to cost, but it will not be inexpensive. We need help. So here at Mission 180, there are, we call them houses, our 6 houses. We have 6 houses at Mission 180. Here's one of them. There's 4 in a row right here. Houses 1, 2, 3, and 4. Behind those structures over there is the boys' house for the older boys. And here is house 6. House 6 has enough space in it for up to comfortably 40 toddlers and infants. Uncomfortably, maybe a little bit more. You can see this building is unfinished. This is our biggest unfinished project at Mission 180. The current fundraising campaign is designed to help us finish projects as well as put a cushion in the bank for leaner months. Our giving at Mission 180, our pledged giving, just has never quite matched our monthly expenses. And so we cannot move forward with projects because our monthly expenses take priority. Feeding the kids, school fees, staff salaries, grocery purchases. We have to buy approximately $2,500 worth of groceries every month to supplement what we can't grow or get from our cows on site. We have 5 dairy cows. Currently we have 3 new calves. So our herd is growing. So we really need some help to finish these projects and to get a buffer in the bank. Of course, having a donor offer a dollar matching fundraising campaign up to $250,000 Canadian. So basically, for the next several weeks, whatever comes in above and beyond regular pledged giving, special offerings, special donations from individuals or businesses, this organization back in Canada, this other donor, is going to match that dollar for dollar up to $250,000. That means it's a potential of $500,000. We are asking Canadian donors to dig deep, to help us really move forward. Most of our buildings are in need of some maintenance and repair as well. But again, we are just forced to focus on our regular monthly expenses. And we are not able to do maintenance and repair and finish projects. So again, this is this house that you're looking at in the video here is supposed to have 2 more levels. We've decided to only finish 1 level and then put a roof, a flat roof, and then we're going to create a space up there for drying clothes in the rainy weather. We're going to put a roof, an open space on the top of the building where we can dry clothes in the rainy seasons, because laundry never ends as well. So we're asking you to consider, how can you help? Please consider. Every dollar you donate for the next several weeks is going to be matched by another donor, up to $250,000. Consider how you can help, please. Mission 180 needs help. This building is Mission 180's. Well, it's got three different levels. So on the main floor, my office is there. That open door behind the ladies is where our kitchen, our food preparation, so our kitchen and also our food storage is there. On the top level is a big open room. We call it the hall, where we have movie nights, church services. Sometimes we put up tables and have a big family dinner up there with everyone. So yes, the food is prepared on the ground level. Down in the basement, there's a play, like there's a room for our older kids to play pool, to play video games, to watch movies. You have to be age 10 and up to go into that room, and it's a privilege that can be lost. Another one of our ongoing projects, we are experimenting with wind turbines to supplement our solar power project. So you can see the solar panels on the roofs here, and then the little gray building there attached to house number 1. In there are batteries and the power management system, the battery management system. And so our solar power system sometimes fails us, so we want to supplement with wind. You can see that it's spinning, the wind is always blowing. That wind turbine project, the company helping us with it is, we don't know the bill as of yet, because we're still figuring out the right turbines to have, how many, do we need more batteries. It's going to cost somewhere between $5,000 and $10,000 to create another sustainable alternative power management system for Mission 180. In the background there, that building, that's where our generator is. So if we need to, we can use that for power as well, but we try to avoid that, obviously. It's a beautiful sunny day. It is the 13th of June. This is our ongoing project to improve our chicken facilities. So this project is stalled pending a little more funding. It needs some more fencing to go all the way around. It needs some fortification, and we want to put a coat of white paint on it to preserve the wood. To finish this project, we're probably looking at $400, not that much. And then we need another $500 to house the birds, to actually buy the birds for the place. I'm going to buy a combination of mature and baby birds. Purpose will be for meat and for laying eggs. This is one of our ongoing projects. Our barn is in the background there. As I pan this direction, you'll see we call it a shamba, our garden with maize and all kinds of vegetables growing here. Beautiful acacia tree there. This is Mission 180. So that chicken house, that's one of our ongoing projects. All right, that's the end of the video. You've made it this far. Please consider how you can partner with Mission 180. You can visit www.mission180.ca. On the very front page, there's a couple of different tabs for giving through Canada Helps or PayPal. You can send an e-transfer to donate@mission180.ca. Donate@mission180.ca. Automatically deposits to the ministry's credit union account in Saskatoon. We really need your help. If you want to send a check, there's directions on the front page of the website as well for that. Please consider how you can help. Thank you for watching the video to the end. God bless you all.